Hello everybody, it's Odera and today I'm bringing you chicken Parmesan pizza toast. I really love this recipe. It's delicious, as always. No, it's really simple. I think it's pretty quick. Yeah, there's not really much cooking involved. It's just really assembling everything together. Clearly, I wanted to take some inspiration from chicken parm. I never really made a real chicken parm, so this is just, an approximation of the situation. But hey, I hope you enjoy it. Let's get into what you'll need to make this dish. You're gonna need some ciabatta bread, some Parmesan cheese, some chicken, canned chicken, some mozzarella cheese, and some tomato sauce or marinara. You're also going to need a mixing bowl for the marinara and the cheese, and you're going to need a quarter-cup measuring cup and a baking pan with parchment paper. Okay, so first we're going to mix about half a cup of tomato sauce with 1 can of chicken. I highly recommend getting a tomato sauce that you like, a tomato sauce that brings a lot of flavor on its own. This specific one, roasted garlic with Parmesan, I really love it. I use it for so many different recipes. Oh my goodness, this is me draining canned chicken. I don't know why I always feel the need to put this in. But in case you weren't aware, please drain the chicken. You don't need all that water. I don't think I ever use it. So anyway, we're just gonna put this into the marinara mixture. I don't recommend adding any seasoning. I thought I might need some extra seasoning, I guess because I was using chicken, but you really don't. If you have a good tomato sauce or marinara, it should carry the whole dish, especially because the cheese has its own salt. So we're just gonna mix. You really want it well blended, well incorporated, kind of close to what you see here. And I guess I'm just tasting because I'm hungry, or I think I also tasted just to make sure it didn't need any salt or seasoning, and it didn't. So now we're going to line up our ciabatta onto the baking sheet, and we're going to broil this recipe. Usually I say broiling is optional, but for this one I think it's pretty essential. I guess if you don't have a broiler or you don't like broiling, then you could microwave, but the broil is really nice. It keeps things crispy and warm and melted. It's a really nice thing to do. And here, after we lay out 2 rolls of ciabatta, we're just going to, dabble on the chicken mixture to every little square. Yeah, and I think this is a really full meal. Obviously, I only made it with 4 slices because that was just easy in terms of portioning, but you don't have to eat the whole thing. I mean, if you make a lot of this for your family, some people might eat 2, some people might eat 3, some people might eat 5. But yeah, most of my toast recipes I do use 4 slices from 2 rolls, and I definitely incorporated the chicken for that added boost of protein, because who doesn't like protein? Am I right? Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, so this is kind of what you will see when you're done putting the chicken on. It's going to be a thick layer. And next we're going to do the mozzarella, the cheese mixture. So we're going to mix 3 quarter cups of cheese, mozzarella cheese, with 1/4 cup of Parmesan. If you don't have Parmesan, you could definitely just do all mozzarella, but I thought this was a nice way to make the cheese mixture, a little bit more zesty, a little interesting instead of just 1 note of Parmesan. So yeah, tell me if you like it. I think it's pretty common to mix Parmesan with mozzarella. In fact, growing up, I don't think this is special to where I grew up, but growing up they always offered Parmesan as a topping for your pizza, kind of with the crushed peppers, So anyway, Yeah, we're just gonna mix the mozzarella and Parmesan together so that we can spread it on top of the chicken mixture seamlessly, as you see me doing here. Mix, 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 mix. And once we're done with that, we're just going to sprinkle it on top of the chicken. It should come out to about 1/4 cup per slice. It's definitely a lot of cheese, but it melts down. You don't have to use that much, I guess, if you don't want to, but I wanted a lot of cheese. I usually like a lot of cheese. And it melts into this nice little like blanket cover. So once we're done with all of that, we're going to put our toast into the oven to broil. Now, you kind of should have preheated your oven for the broil, because broiling does take a while to, heat up. But it's not like super long. But it's nice to have your oven pre-broiled anyway. It does cut down on the broiling time. Always stand by your food when it's broiling. It is a very quick process, especially once it gets heated. I was told when I was a young child, I was told to keep the oven slightly ajar when you're broiling so that you don't cause a fire. I don't know if they just told me that because I was young, or if that's really what you're supposed to do. I feel like that's probably what you're supposed to do, because like every oven has that latch, or at least every oven I've used. Anyway, you should broil this toast until the cheese is kind of browned, which you can kind of see here from the footage, You should be able to see through the oven. Anyway, now we're gonna take it out of the oven. I think that took about 10 minutes broiling time. Let's see. Yes, just about 10 minutes. I'm not sure if I preheated my oven or not, but 10 minutes isn't too bad for this to just melt away. And yeah, that's the entire dish. It's a really hearty dish. It's very delicious in my humble opinion. And I hope you like it. I hope when you make it for yourself or your loved ones that they like it too. If not, drop a comment. Tell me what you guys didn't like about it, and maybe I'll tweak the recipe, maybe I won't. Otherwise, let's get into this price per meal breakdown and these nutrition facts. I hope you guys are having a very lovely day. I hope you're having a lovely week as well. Like I said, comment down below what you thought of this dish. Tell me what you want to see next. Otherwise, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!